Hey everybody, welcome to Crafts and Games Live. I hope you all made it okay through your Monday. It has been a crazy Monday for me, I have to tell you. So how's everybody doing? I've got to get my tablet up here just a second. So let's see who else. Janice. Hey Janice and Pam. Good to see you on. I hope you're feeling good. Hey Melanie. I think I saw Denise. Hi, Carolyn. Is it Carol? It's Caroline. Hi, Caroline. Denise. And there's my cat whining already. Let's see. I think I got everybody so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining tonight. We're going to have a great time. And we're going to talk junk journals and how to make things vintage looking. Hey, Carla, which is always fun. My cat. Stop, Leo. Oh, my gosh. And so he's decided that I'm talking to him, and he wants attention. So sorry about that. If any of you are cat owners, which I know many of you are, you know what I am going through with this kitty, and he keeps rubbing my legs and everything. So is everybody having a good day? I tell you what, it is so hot again. I am just ready. Please pray for Sam. Oh no, we sure will. Her mom passed from COVID. Oh no. You've both had COVID now, so you're not working and can't be with her. Oh no. Yeah, definitely we'll pray for Sam. Definitely. You guys lift Sam up. She's a sweetheart. And she watches with Amber, and she's just so precious. And we know how it is to lose friends with COVID, which is difficult, very, very difficult. And we lost a very, very close friend of ours a year ago tomorrow. And it's really, really hard to process, you know. So definitely when it's a parent or family member, it's even harder. So definitely we'll be doing that. Terry Lynn, hey, you made it. Yay. We're just praying for Sam. Her mom passed away. Hey, Rochelle. Yeah, we want to pray for her and lift her up. And then let's see. Somebody said they finally made it, and I missed who that was. Who is that? Finally caught it. Oh, Carmela, yay! I'm so glad that you did. It's so much fun to chat together. Yes. So good. Good to see everybody tonight. Trying to get situated here with my cat irritating me and pulling my sweater. Oh. Leo. I'm going to lock him out in a minute. I'm telling you. Irritation. I don't need it. You know, this is what we get with live, right? I mean, we get this real life stuff. Real life. Yeah. Alice. Hey, Alice and Patty. Hi, Pam's Projects. Hi, Joan. I was getting a lot of mail out that I had to get out from last week, and I've got to work on my Patreon mail. So if you are a Patreon member, I'm getting that out this week. If you'd like to know more information, of course, that's below. Oh, Rochelle. Oh no. Oh, Rochelle, I'm so sorry. You know, we are pretty close here on this channel, and we've developed a really good relationship amongst everyone. We look forward to our live family on Monday nights, our Crafts and Games family, and I just want everybody to know that if you ask me to pray for someone, I definitely will. And I know that everyone here we'll do the same and offer hugs. And if you need anything, I mean, I am a little far away, but if I can do something, please let me know. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rochelle. Hey, Laura. Yeah, it is so hard. I don't like it. I don't like death. It's hard to transition from all of that. But, you know, one thing that I do like is just I cherish that we can be open and friends and pray for each other. She was only 47. Was it accident or can you share it all? That's really young. And I know her son will need prayer too. That's really tough, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I wish I had something to give my cat to leave me alone, though, I'll tell you. You can't see him, but he's right here, and oh, there's a tail. Saw the tail? Maybe he'll scoot on. Yeah, I know. All right. She did. Oh, I'm sorry. Sepsis. Yeah. Yeah. She had an infection. Yeah. Well, to transition to something to take our minds off of things, let's do some crafting tonight. One thing, though, I want to share is thank you for supporting my channel. You know, I have to say, and not sounding bad, but after I moved, during that move process and everything, my videos just aren't the same views, if you will, but I have some really great folks that communicate with me, and so I'm so thrilled to be able to offer any inspiration I can to you and get to know you as my friends. So I appreciate you all. Yes. Yes. Anyway, if you are interested, there is super chat, super stickers on live, and there's super thanks on all my videos. So that helps support my channel. And comment, share, you know, subscribe, check out my other social media. It is a safe space, and know you're loved here and valued. You guys are all valuable to me. Every single one of you, even though I haven't met you all in person, I feel like I have met you. You know that you are part of my family, and so it would be so hard to lose you. And I have missed some folks that are regulars, and so I don't know. You know, life happens. We get off YouTube or whatever, and it's kind of happens that way. But we needed to take a moment tonight and appreciate each other and give virtual hugs. And somebody's having a birthday. Is that Patty? Is that Friday? You guys have to let me know. Yep. Thumbs up always is a wonderful to help my channel. And that's easy. Yeah. So, right now we've got how many on? 21. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And don't forget the Friday giveaways. Those are for you. Hi, Elaine. Really and truly, that's celebrating my subscribers. I really, just offer that. There's no cost to you. And I just want to give you an opportunity to know that you're appreciated and celebrated. And so don't forget to enter the Friday giveaway. It's Christmas stamps this month, every Friday, and it's perfect timing so that you can get ready for the Christmas season with your fun crafty items and projects. And we're going to be doing the Christmas planner soon. Uh-oh. What happened? What? Oh, thunderstorms? Oh my goodness, Melanie. Stay safe, girl. I hope it didn't literally scare that out of you. So, so when I find out there's a birthday, so beware, I usually sing happy birthday. Not that you're impressed with my singing or anything like that, but I do want to sing. So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Patty. Happy birthday to you, and many more. All right, so if anybody is watching this for the first 10 minutes, they're probably going, is she ever going to get to the 3 easy ways to vintagize or get the vintage look? And we are getting into that, so maybe I should put in the comments that if you just want to get straight to the crafts portion, let's start about 11:15. All right. So we are going to do that. I'm going to switch down to my table here. I'm going to change this a little bit. Here we go to get the good, let's see, there we go. Try to get this on pretty good for you. All right. Yes, this is just a piece of paper. But what I wanted to share was there's really some easy ways to make a vintage look on anything. And one of the easiest ways is to use ink pads. Ink pads can be your friend when you want to make papers, ephemera, anything like that look vintage. Oh, you got a scoreboard. Yay! Yay! Oh, that's so awesome. What kind did you get, Rochelle? Hi, Daisy. Welcome. We're just getting to the crafts part portion of our night. So, anyway, we were talking about the 3 ways, easy ways. I'm talking super easy. You don't really have to work too hard at it to make anything, any paper look vintage. So these are some of the colors that I use. Now there's a black, this is Raven, and this is just Ranger dye ink pad. I usually use dye ink because it dries fast, whereas pigment ink is longer open time, and so you can emboss pigment ink and that kind of thing. So you want to, unless you want to do that, that's not really a vintage, what we're going for tonight. But if you want to do that, you could. And you can use that ink if that's all you have, just be where it has to dry. And then Cocoa, this is one of my favorite colors that I use. And then I also have been using this Distress Oxide vintage paper, especially on my friend's journal that I'm documenting on Saturdays in crafting therapy. We are memory keepers. Yay, I love We Are Memory Keepers. Oh, did you get the all-in-one? That's the one I have, I think. This one. Is this the one you got? And it has the little pegs. Yay! I did do a review of it on a couple of videos, I think, if you need any help with it, but I think you'll figure it out just fine. Really, really cool. All right, so inks. So in order to get the ink on the page the way that you want, you need a blending tool. Now this is pretty much a standard blending tool. This is the rectangle. They have the circle ones too. I think I have some over there. I didn't get that out. But one thing that I have done is take a pill bottle and I've glued a little felt pad on it from Dollar Tree. You get like a package of 50 or something. And I use these as blenders as well. And that is super cheap. And like this is an ibuprofen bottle. I mean, who cares what was in it? It's just the handle that you need in order to do the motion to make the to make your colors, right? Okay. So that is one of the easiest things. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. So sometimes you might have some paper that's not necessarily vintage looking. I do have this paper. It's really cute. It's from this paper pad here. And this is the Garden Party. And you can see this is all kinds of pastels and pretty colors and just really pretty purple and pink and blues and all of that. And so this is a 6x6 pad. So this paper is from that pad. And that's not necessarily vintage looking, right? But if you add a little of the color around the edges, you can see the difference and how it can take on a whole new look. And I know that probably a lot of you do already know this process, but I wanted to be able to share it because it is 3 easy ways. So this is one way. And you fill it with extra pads. See, that's perfect. Yep. So you can definitely do that and then change your colors. Like if you're going to use colors, you're going to want to be able to use different pads for different colors, right? Very, very good. All right, so this look is, I love it. Okay, so I'm a vintage girl. I'm just loving that. Who's on? Hey, Trish. Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. And I'm going to make a t-shirt that says I Vintagize everything or something like that. I can't wait. I got to make it. So anyway, this is another paper, and this is actually from this spring paper called Caring Thoughts. And you can see again the light, beautiful colors. Oh, you got to go? Okay, sorry, Daisy. See you later. So anyway, another way to do that. So I'm just going to take this half of this one. So in order, sometimes also, let's just scoot into the next thing, is to make it vintage looking, tear the edges. You can also deckle the edges. That's what kind of is tearing them, because that makes them look really, really old. Let's see if I can get that in the camera. So because old pages are what you're going for. So this is the same paper with the torn edges, but with the ink around the page edges. And you could use this for any kind of decoration on your page. You could make a belly band out of it. You could do a side edge. Hi. Hi from Montana. Hi, Sherry. Or is it Sherelle? Sherry. Good to see you, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. How's Montana? Is it cool there or warm? Anyway, so you can see what a difference the coloring makes, and then the edges. So you could use that for a tag as well, or decoration. So I have this one here. Now, depending on the way that you tear it, it depends on, you're not leaving, it depends on how your edge is going to look. So if I tear it this way, so let me show you. If I tear it this way towards me, then one side, the edge is going to show kind of that paper white, right? But the other side is not going to have that edge. It's going to have it underneath. So just be aware of when you do that tearing, which side it is that you want. So with this one, I tore this way, and I used that side so that I could see all the edges of the paper. Yes, I love vintage too. Who else do I have? Sherry. Yeah. It's been cooler finally. I was hoping it was going to be cooler. You're going to take a trip to Montana? Yeah, I haven't been to Montana. Oh, my sister used to live there. Okay, so we've got that. So then also, you can just put the edges, you know, it's just so totally different look. No matter what paper you choose, you're going to get that vintage look. Another thing that you can do is really simple, but it takes a little bit of time. Put your gloves on and go get some paper, make some coffee, and dye just regular paper. Now you can dye regular paper, you can dye, let's see, you can dye graph paper, ledger paper, anything, and just use a little coffee, dip it in the coffee, or steep it in there a while, or brush it on. You can even put like the coffee grounds on there if you want to have a little bit different look. Every page is going to dry differently, but that's an easy way. If you want to, you can use like an ink. You can buy the alcohol inks, and you can use those to go over your edges and make them look older. Now the paper here looks older, but what if I wanted it to look more aged? Well, I can add color to this paper. This is just regular copy paper, right? And you get that cool look. But you can even do that with alcohol inks, and you can get those from like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Now this is very concentrated, and it will probably dye your fingers if you don't cover them with gloves. So that is another way to vintagize things. So I thought I would just show you here. This is a really cool page out of this paper pad called Creative Devotion. It's actually like really thick cardstock. And this paper pad I did get from Tuesday Morning. I was talking on Saturday how I wish Tuesday Morning would have more of their crafty stuff. So maybe they'll get back to it. I hope so. But anyway, so I'm just going to take this. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this blending tool since I have it. That's the one I've been using, so I'm just going to use it. And what I try to do, I don't just go straight onto the paper. If you can see. Let me see if I can scoot in a little bit for you. Is that better? Yeah. So what I try to do is I go from the outside in. Now if you have a glass mat, that works really well. Yes, instant coffee works really well. You know what? You can also use cabbage water, like if you have like red cabbage, or tea. You can brew tea. One thing though is the longer you leave it in, the darker your paper will get. So just be thinking about that too. Also your papers become very fragile, and so be careful, taking them out of the. You can also spray it on if you want to, and but I also want to encourage you, use what you have. If you have instant coffee, or if you can get it for $1, you're not drinking it. Doesn't matter exactly how it tastes. But if you don't have that, and you just have like brew coffee, use that too. So I'm a big proponent of using what you have. We're going to be doing some Craft Your Stash soon too. Okay, so here we are. And I pull in towards my paper. So I'm just going to pull in and go around the edges, and you can go dark or light. And so if I just want to pull around the edges, and you do kind of a circular motion, and you can get a really cool look to your papers. Now, I usually just go around the edge and let it like kind of ombre into the darker, but you could also go further in. Now, one thing you don't want to do is just plop it right on there, because that would look kind of funny, I think. So you can kind of see how cool that turns out, and it can age that page so fast. If you use a food product, does it mold or attract bugs? Just curious. So I haven't had any problems with that, and I've watched Cheaply Chic. I haven't personally used the red cabbage, but she does all the time. It dries out, and there's been I haven't seen any. Ritz dye. Yes, you could use the Ritz dye. I've not tried the avocado before. Yeah, it's very concentrated, so be careful with that. Yeah. No, and one thing too, you want to, so I let mine dry sometimes, but I also put them in the oven, and that is going to cook it a little bit. Does that make sense? So, no problems. All right, so this ages really quick, and it's an awesome thing to use for your papers. Now, another easy thing is the Deckled Edges, and so I actually did invest in a Deckled Edge paper cutter. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, this woman has a store. Well, I do just about. So this is a Tim Holtz Deckled Edge paper cutter. Yes, they really do make them. And it is just like any other paper trimmer, but it gives you that edge that we like for trimming our journal pages. So this is the Deckled Edge. It has the cover for your fingers protector. It only goes to 6 inches, and then it is, I don't know, probably about 10 inches or so, maybe 8. And it has a special blade on it. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a blade that cuts that. No, Rochelle. Just put it on low and watch it, and it'll be fine. So I'm just going to take one of my coffee dyed papers, turn it sideways. I want to show you how this works. I'm going to slide in here. So it's about 8 inches, a little over 8 inches. So I'm going to cut this in half. Well, let's cut it at 5 1/2. And I'm going to just trim it. There we go. So let me show you how the page trims. This is your Deckled Edge. It looks like a torn page. So I'm going to go over the other ones, and then I'm going to ink it up a little bit so that you can see how it looks. So that's what you do. Now, to get this, the cheap way is tear your page, right? But I am making a journal for my friend. It's very specific, and I wanted to make sure that I could fulfill everything that she was asking for. So I went ahead and splurged on this. All right, so you can see these edges. Put this aside. And if I can get it close where you can see, the edges are all deckled. You can also tear your paper. Okay, so I'm just going to take my ink. Happy and Brooke. What? Awesome tool. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think Denise sent me a message about, hey, Aunt. Hey, Anna. So I'm just going to go over the edges so you can see it better. To see the vintage, how the Deckled Edge trimmer works. You can see it a lot better if I put some ink on it. So let me do that real quick. Now, one thing too, when you're inking your page edges, just be careful because your pages can be fragile. I mean, you know, they could tear, which isn't bad for a junk journal, right? We like tearing. Okay. All right, so let me hold this up so you can see. Can you see that a little bit? It's kind of hard to see, but the edges are all kind of neatly torn, so to speak. They're deckled. So Deckled Edge trimmer. Yeah. And there's Anna, only in my dreams. Hi, Anna. We're so glad you're here. Thanks for sharing my video the other day, too. All right, so easy peasy ways to change how your paper looks from regular to vintage, right? All right, so the last thing that I wanted to talk about that helps your pages look old, and you can buy old books. Like, you can go to the garage sale, yard sale, flea market, thrift store, old bookstores, and you can buy old books for little of nothing, maybe even 25 cents. This is the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. That's the color. I really like this color. Yeah, I think tearing your paper is therapeutic as well. Anyway, yeah. So, you can get old books. So this is an old book. I just picked it up at, I don't know, a thrift store, and it's from 1947. And you might think, oh, don't tear that book. But I'm repurposing it. I kind of look at it like that because somebody would have gotten rid of it, and I can't keep them all. But it's really fun. See, it has stains in it. It was really cool, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And so you can use old book pages. Another thing that helps your pages look older or more vintage is when you use twine, and I'm sure all of you know about that. And you can get washi tape that is vintage. So this is a really fun one that I have. I really like. And you can find it. You're gonna get one? Who said that? Rochelle. I did get it off Amazon. I think I put it in my junk journal wish list, or you know, my affiliate list, if you want to look and see. But you probably have a way to get yours since you work for them. This is a really fun old napkin. It looks vintage to me. And you can use that too. You can use that to decorate your pages. You can glue it in. You can, hey Margarita, you can make it, you know, like part of the page with napkins. You want to remove the ply. So if it's 2-ply, you want to make sure you take that part off before you glue it in, and then it glues in really, really nice. Also, lace. Put lace on your pages. You can use lace. You can use seam binding. You can use that. You can use anything. And even if you wanted to, you could take your inks and go over your lace and add some color to it to make it look even older. So you can do that, and it really works. Another thing is the papers that you choose. A lot of times we just don't always get the opportunity to choose. You don't have a discount? Oh, I figured you would. To choose some really cool papers. So I always watch for papers. If you guys have watched my channel at all, you know that I love paper. I love paper pads. I watch for those. And so like this paper pad, a lot of them I picked up at Tuesday morning because they were so cheap for 12 by 12 pads. So like this is Letters from Home, and it's double-sided, and it has some really cool features to add to old junk journals, right? Or to make them look old. And then even if your paper isn't super old, depending on the color palette, you can make it look older. And I have some beautiful paper pads that are so fun to play with. And I've been doing some pocket videos. So if you haven't seen those, I created a playlist separate because I wanted to make sure all the pocket videos, because I'm gonna be doing several pocket videos super fun ones. And then like Vintage Diaries. This has to be one of my, yeah, my Amazon store. Yeah, it should be in there. If it's not, I'll check and make sure, but it's very cool. Very cool trimmer. But anyway, like this one has some gorgeous papers in it. So I always watch for that. But again, I come back to if you just, you know, work with it a little bit, you can make it look aged. Tried Club Scrap Papers. Club. I don't think so. Club Scrap Papers. So another thing that you can use is burlap. Burlap is, you know, a big thing when it comes to junk journals. And then old buttons. Now you can get old buttons. You can go anywhere just about and find old buttons. Yard sale, thrift store, Goodwill. I mean, you can find old buttons. And I have collected a lot of them. And they have the coolest old buttons. And you just sew them on. Just sew them on like these. Oh, dropped away. Ugh. Just sew them on and make them a part of the pocket journal page, whatever, and they look so cool. Of course you can use, there are no rules. There are no rules with junk journals. You can use whatever you want. Absolutely. Now you might not want the vellum to be the main page, but it could be. You just got to be careful with vellum so it doesn't tear. Of course you can use it. Junk journals are whatever you want to put in them. Another thing are charms. Charms just really add a lot. Even the old skeleton keys, you know, they add a ton to make your pages look vintage. So anyway, really fun video. I hope you guys got something out of it. Hi, Nettie. Hi, Nettie. You can also find all kinds of stickers and ephemera to embellish your junk journals. And I just picked 3 things tonight, but there's so many that things you can do. Oh yeah, an estate sale. Yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff. So let's see, did I miss anything? Oh, the other thing is sewing in mulberry paper. Oh, I love mulberry paper. I love it. And you can make your own paper if you want to, but that's a process and it takes a little longer. And you can sew in your junk journal. A lot of times what I do is, so many people don't have a sewing machine, that I try to help them, you know, like I try to do glue and no sew most of the time, except for your signatures. Oh yes, vintage things is a fun thing to do. The best way to adhere your vellum, you try to cover up where you're going to end up putting any like double stick tape or maybe a liner glue. You can just be careful where you add it. You don't want to overdo it all. Oh, how fun. That's so fun. That's awesome. It's fun to get together when, you know, now that we can, and do all kinds of fun things. So I hope you guys got something out of this tonight. It's really fun to think about all the things you can do vintage wise. It's really a fun thing for me. I just love doing vintage anything, and using my Vintagize word. So let me switch the screen here just a little bit, and we're going to play a crafty game. Is anybody up for that? All right, so I'm going to start getting everybody's name on here. If you're new, what we do is we do a craft on Monday nights, and then we play a little crafty game. And I draw 3 names. You do have to be present to win. And then I give away a prize. So let's see, we got Nettie. Let me get I think my ink pen's going out. Okay, we got Nettie, Pam T, Pam's Projects. Yeah, so you want to be careful with your vellum. Also, I would use something that's thin. Let me just say, this is a red liner tape or double stick tape that's really a thick tape, and it's a thin width, and you don't need any more than that. Also, in your journal, if you're going to adhere it over a page, find a way to kind of cover it up, you know, you can do that. Okay, so Carla, Sherry Cutler, is that Coulter? Sherry Coulter. Okay, Janice, you love the games. It is fun. Trish. Okay, Daisy, did you make it through dinner and watch too? Rochelle. Okay. Anna. Seems like I'm always cooking with the cake. Well, it's kind of dinner time, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Terry Lynn. Denise. Shaw. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Melanie, Elaine. Hey, Elaine. My little Florida friend. Crockpot time, yeah. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Help me out if you don't see your name. If you can comment, that would be helpful. Let's see. And I'm going to try Laura, Nix, Amber. Did Anjali make it today? No, she did. Debbie Walker. Hey, Debbie. Were you cooking too? Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi. Okay, let's see. Who am I missing? Margarita. And Caroline. I have a little niece named Caroline. I should be able to remember that name. Let's see who else is here. Mulberry paper is so pretty. I'm going through the comments so you can't tell. So it's thinking. Okay. Yes. Okay, I think. Oh, Patty and Alice, I think. Okay, I got Laura, Patty. Are you were? Oh, it isn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to look for it and get it in there. The ink. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Cheese and crackers. I had taco salad tonight. I made it early and got it going. Does anybody like taco salad? Okay. My son is here too, so. Oh, that's cool. That's what my son does too. Okay, I think I've got everybody. If you pop up and I didn't get you, I will add your name in. Okay, so I'm getting everybody in. Tonight, I'm giving you away some, vintage themed ephemera. It's really cool. I think I started to do fall. And then I thought, well, we're talking vintage, so I'm going to do, I got you, Denise, right here, actually. And we just have to do it. I love vintage. I love it. I love junk journals. I got hooked on them a few years ago. And yeah, I love doing it. And I love creating. And I love the freedom in junk journals for your creativity to flow. Love tacos. Oh, Joan, there you are. Okay, I did miss Joan. No way, Sherry, really? Okay. Oh, yes. Carmela, I almost, how did I miss you? I'm so glad you made it, too. Okay, so I think I got Denise Shaw. Okay, I got everybody, I think. Okay, here are the 3 packets. There's a couple of stickers in each one. It doesn't matter which one I show. They're not all exactly the same. There's ephemera. This one's got a butterfly, flower, just some ephemera, some pages, and you can definitely add some ink to them and make them really aged looking. And so I am thinking of doing the Christmas planner different this year, so you'll have different styles available. I got Carmela, and so here's the other one. All right, so these are the 3. Okay, so we're gonna play Would You Rather, and you just pick. I got Joan, thank you. Thanks, guys. Junk journals are pink. Yes, it does. I got Nettie, yeah. Okay, so would you rather? Would you rather win $1 million or travel around the world for free? Would you rather? Would you rather win $1 million or travel around the world for free? Would you rather? Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay. Would you rather? All right. We need some music in the background, right? While we're waiting for everybody to think. You want the money? Want the money? Travel for free. I think most people want the money. Yeah. Yeah, $1 million. Would you rather? All right. Okay, next question. All right, you ready for this one? I don't know if you are. Yes, you could. Okay, so the next question is, would you rather have a $1,000 crafty shopping spree, which you could only spend on craft items, or spend a month crafting with your favorite crafter? So like maybe Sarah Davies or Anna Griffin or Beth Kingsley. If you could have a month with them, would you rather do that to get your inspiration up and personal time, or would you rather get $1,000 crafting shopping spree? Ah, I see, the shopping spree. Okay. Hi, Jamie. Good to see you. Yes, that would be fun, though, wouldn't it, Caroline? Oh, crafting with Cindy Lewis. That would be fun, Pam. I would love that. It would be so fun. So Jamie made it, Jamie. Okay. I know. Wouldn't that be so fun? Okay, so would you rather only ever be able to shop for the rest of your life at Dollar Tree? That means groceries too. Or would you like to have unlimited groceries delivered to your house always for the rest of your life? So there's two questions there. So this question is, would you rather shop at Dollar Tree, only Dollar Tree for the rest of your life, including your groceries, or would you rather have unlimited groceries delivered to your home? So you wouldn't be able to shop, but they would deliver groceries to your home. I know I made these up. It seems like everything comes in all at once. Unlimited groceries, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the first question, Jamie? Yeah. Unlimited groceries, yeah. I love Dollar Tree, but I don't think that my groceries, I don't know. There's no fresh fruit there, you know. Groceries delivered to your home, that's right. Okay, last question. I'm waiting, I'm getting there. Oh, there you go, Carmela. Got that Dollar Tree in there. Okay, I gotta see where you're at with this one. Would you rather have an unlimited supply of paper pads from wherever, or would you rather have wood supplies and glue? Like wood pieces and glue. Which type of crafter are you? It's just a fun game. So are we, what kind of craft are we? A paper crafter? They would be free, of course, Terry Lynn. Free. Who wouldn't want unlimited groceries, right? Yeah. Gross, and then they're delivered. Yeah. Unlimited paper pads. Yep. I love paper. I know, I love paper. Oh my gosh. I know. And sometimes, okay, does anybody ever, I gotta get my face back up here. Does anybody ever not want to use your paper because you don't know if you'll ever be able to get that paper pad again? I mean, really. I have this gorgeous paper pad I could use, but I might not ever be able to get it again. So do I want to use it? Do I not want to use it? I don't know. I don't want to use it. Which is why whenever I tell you, you create your beautiful master boards to scan them so you have them forever. I know. Both for you. It's a would you rather. You have enough wood? Well, see, I enjoy making things. I enjoy DIYs and stuff. But I tell you what, I've gotten so into paper crafting and junk journals of the last few years. I've done more of that. I don't know. Anyway, I love doing all kinds of stuff. I have to tell you, if you ever have... Yes, somebody else feels the same way. If you ever have a trivia question about me, I have to tell you that I love paper pads. I love paper pads. I don't know what it is. Because it's so pretty, right? You don't know if you'll be able to buy it again, and then, then it's gone, and you're just like, oh. I had a friend ask me that vintage diary paper pad that I showed you earlier. She wanted to get one. Well, you can't buy it anywhere anymore. I mean, you know, it's just like it was a limited selection, yeah. So I'm thinking of doing some page layouts videos too. Would you guys be interested in that? I'm loving doing the pockets, and that is super fun. And I've got a bunch of different videos to do, but really fun. I was wondering if you're interested in the page layout, so let me know about that. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, and see, Nettie, that's another thing. Yeah, you can get a lot of digital paper pads too. You can do that, and then you can reprint them all the time, which I was fortunate to get the Winter Sparkle from Sarah Davies as a paper, as a download. So now if I use it, I can download it anytime. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you another time, but it prints amazing. So, okay, well, enough about that. I am going to draw some names, see who wins today. Yay! Does it look funny here? You see my hands, but then there's my head. Isn't that funny? I don't know. Okay, so Cindy, add Nettie. I did. And, oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I added Jamie too. Yep, I got her. Thank you. I got her. Okay. Okay. And Laura Nix, you have one. Let's see if I've got it where you can see it. There you go, Laura. So, Laura Nix. Good job, Laura. Here, let's just do it this way so you can see your name. All right, I realized that, yes, the paper is beautiful, so use it. And for another favorite one will come along. Ah, that's true. That's true. Okay, and the next winner is Jamie Cumpy. Look at you, Jamie, twice. Look at you. I have your address. You don't have to email me or anything. Awesome sauce. All right, and then let's see who's down here on the bottom. We'll get this one. Margarita. Margarita, yay. So you guys have a wonderful night. I'm so glad you joined me today. Congratulations to Laura, Jamie, and Margarita. Everybody's a winner in my book. You really, really, truly are, and I really appreciate all of you. So thanks for watching tonight, and I hope you come back next week. We'll do something fun again and laugh, and we'll be praying for those that are needing some extra lifting up. And you guys have a super, super